So in conjunction with my last video about getting out and seeing what's busted and gone and missing or needs work, you know, one of the main reasons for hunters, especially here in the Midwest, upper Midwest, where we're not talking about gigantic wood patches or open lands, we're talking about like this, ditches and square woodlots and river bottoms, you know, and where you've got food plot or entrances in and out of food or bedding, and you got a stand, and then it's been great for 4 or 5 years, or a spot where you like to put a stand, and all of a sudden it changed. You come out the next year, you check your stand and stuff, you check your food plots, take care of them, whatever. You just do all the scouting stuff with your cameras, and they're still seeing deer out in the fields and things, but when you hunt that stand, all of a sudden it's no good anymore. Well, what it usually is a lack of spring, early summer scouting. Because here in the Midwest especially, you know, we get these tremendous storms. It takes down trees and things. We have all kinds of diseases, you know, Dutch elm, it's killing all the elms. The ash borer, thousands and thousands of ash down. We've got a fungus that's now killing oaks, and not to mention, if you hunt around, you know, evergreens or pines, those things are notorious for just going down and dying. What's causing it many times, not always, but most times, especially if it's been good for years, is the trails are blocked. Let me show you. So we're on a tremendous trail, and before I go that way, here's another trail cutting down and going across, and they used to not do that. That trail comes from the other side, but if you look, there's a whole bunch of timber down across that side. I mean, it's even over here. But there's also a lot of timber down ahead of me. This is an example. It's much worse across the road, trust me. You know, there's a whole bunch of deer tracks and poop, and you'd say, wow, that's a great trail to hunt. That trail used to go through over here and drop down the hill and go up the backside, and I had a tree stand over there, and that's on the east side of this ditch going out into a wonderful food plot and pasture. Now it terminates and goes over here, and they go straight down, drop out, and go over because of all the down trees. You know, you can make your hunting better and great again in certain areas. All you got to do is get off your dead butts right now or in the early summer and go out and go back several hundred yards and walk these trails. And if there's down trees, cut them open them up. You don't have to cut the whole thing up. And if you can't, find a new place to hunt. Don't just sit there and let them bypass.